Hello everyone. Today I will be showing you how to use the flex position in your fantasy football league. We're going to enter the league here as commissioner. Now that we're in the league, we're going to use the commissioner tab and select manage league. Now that we're in the manage league page, we're going to look in the middle column and select rosters. Okay, now that we're on the rosters page, this is where you set up your lineup composition, and you can see that we currently have a pretty standard composition setup. We have one quarterback, three running backs, three wide receivers, one tight end, one kicker, and one defense. We currently don't have any flex set up. So I'm going to show you one of the team's lineups. And we're going to use the Chiefs here. And here's the current lineup composition that we have here. And you see, because we can only start one quarterback, once we use the blue plus button to add Josh Allen, we can't add another quarterback. And we'll add two running backs here. We added Bell and Barkley to the running backs, but we can still add one more. So there's still a blue plus button next to the running backs. We'll go ahead and fill up the rest of our starting lineup. There they are. And hit save down at the bottom. Alright, it's saved our lineup. We're going to go ahead and take everybody out here. Alright, save that. Okay, we're going to go back into the Commissioner tab, select Manage League. And now that we're in the Manage League page, look in the middle column again and select Rosters. Alright, now let's add a couple flex positions to our lineup. So we're going to add two flex positions. Okay, and it's going to take place of a running back and a wide receiver. So we took one each of those away and added a flex position here. And we're going to allow those two flex positions to be running back, wide receiver, or tight end. And we're going to click Save down at the bottom. Okay, those settings have been saved. We're going to go back into lineups, go back to the Chiefs team, and now you see here's the two flex positions, and we have it set where we can add running back, wide receiver, or tight end here. Okay, so we're going to add Josh Allen into quarterback, and you can see the blue plus button goes away from the rest of the quarterbacks because they can't be added to the flex position. We're going to add Barkley and Bell to the two running backs, but there's still a blue plus button next to the other running backs because they can be added to the flex. Go ahead and add the other positions. You notice with kicker and defense, same thing as quarterback, they can't be added to the flex. So the blue plus button goes away after we fill these spots. Okay, so now we have our two flex positions, and we can add two running backs. We can add two wide receivers. We can add two tight ends. Or we can mix and match one of each. Okay, so there's our current starting lineup. We want to make sure we hit save down at the bottom. But we're going to go ahead and take everybody out. No lineup changes. Okay. We're going to go back in the Commissioner tab, select Manage League. Middle column again, select Rosters. All right. So let's say that we want just one of these flex positions to be a super flex where you can add an extra quarterback. We're going to check mark next to the quarterback, and we want the max flex QBs to be set on 1 because we just want one of these positions to be able to be quarterback. If we wanted both, then we would switch that to 2 players, but we're going to leave it at 1. Save those settings. Go back into our lineups. Go to Chiefs. All right. It looks pretty similar as before. These two flex positions, though, one of those can be quarterback. So we're going to put Josh Allen into the quarterback, and now these blue plus buttons stay on quarterback because they can be added to the flex. We're going to add our 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, our tight end. The button goes away for kicker and defense because they cannot be added to the flex. And now we have our 2 flex positions. All right, so we set it to where just one quarterback can be added here. So we're going to add Lamar Jackson. And let's go ahead and try and add Patrick Mahomes too. That's crazy flex positions. But let's go ahead and see if we can save that. Oh, error. Only one quarterback allowed at the flex position. So it's letting us know we cannot add both of these players. So we'll take out Lamar Jackson and add Mark Ingram as our other flex. See if that works. There we go. It accepted our lineup because it meets all of the requirements that we put into our settings. All right. Let's take everybody out here. Save down at the bottom. We're going to go back in the Commissioner tab, select Manage League. Manage League page, we're going to look in the middle column again, select Rosters. All right, so let's say that your lineup construction is totally crazy and you do not see a way where using the flex position here, you can get what you want. So we're going to go ahead and zero out these flex positions. All right. Let's say your entire roster is flex. We have 10 starters, okay? So minimum is 0 for every position. We have 10, and let's say that we have our entire lineup is flex. So we're going to put 10 on every single position, including kicker and defense, let's say. You can change this to be whatever your league settings is, but this is the ultimate flexibility here. We're going to save that down at the bottom. We're going to go back into our lineups, go to Chiefs. All right, now it looks really weird because everything is flex, right? But let's say now we can start up to 10 kickers. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we only have a max of 10 starters, right? So we can only start 3 more people. Let's start 3 quarterbacks. Okay? And now that all goes away because we hit our max of 10 starters. We have 7 kickers and 3 quarterbacks. Let's try and save that. There we go. You have now made 10 lineup changes. So now we have our crazy lineup of 3 quarterbacks and 7 kickers. And you can do this with any 10 players on the bench because we currently have it set up where lineup max of 10, but it can be 10 of any combination. So we can do 1 here, a couple there, couple there, couple there. Boom. 1 quarterback, 4 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, a kicker, and no defense. Save that down at the bottom. That worked as well. So this video just showed you how to use the different flex options provided to you by RT Sports. If you have any more questions, you can contact support at RT Sports via email, support@rtsports.com, or via phone 636-447-1170. Thank you. Have a nice day.